Hey guys, it's Peacock Power. Welcome to another video. As you've probably just seen, that is the trailer for the new update, which I'm absolutely hyped about. So, today's video is probably going to be about what I think the update's gonna kind of be based on from what has been shown so far, and also I'll be showing the trailer. So, as you can see, this is the dead body with the bag. To be honest, it's a weird clue, but there's possibilities of how that's happened. Because my first possibility is that he's been thrown off a ship. Basically, well, if he's been thrown off a ship, then it's obviously for a reason. So, well, he's got a bag. And well, I'll be going into the trailer bit in a minute, but I think this new island's based on like some drug island, so maybe there's some drugs in that bag or something, and he's betrayed them, and maybe he's been thrown off with the bag. I don't know why, but to be honest, it's quite confusing. But then, as you can see, his head is like nearly chopped. Well, half of it's chopped off, which is concerning. Wait, yeah. And the facts as well that there was like a watchtower on this like island. Maybe the boat was like part of the. Well, if there's a watchtower there, it's obviously going to be some like guarded place. So maybe he's part of the guarded place. Coyote. I've forgotten the name, but maybe he's part of that. And he's betrayed them. So maybe that reason. And then also looking at the body as well, you can see him like stuff like that. On the other side, if you look at his fingers, well, this is the bag. I don't know why the bag. Yeah, look. So look at the fingers. There, he's doing the meme thing. I don't know. There's I think more meanings to it or whatever. And then you can see the other side of his head. Really, it's pretty horrific to be honest, but. Yeah, I don't know what the finger thing's about. And then his feet look a bit, I don't know, just from where it just looks a bit weird. So at the start of the trailer, you can like see some mansions. I don't think I've watched videos on this, but no one's actually really pointed that out. So for all we know, this could be the start where we can buy mansions. So before I go into everything about this trailer, my first guess is it's like all the drug gangs in Los Santos. I think there's like maybe a new drug gang or something. Like, I know it's a bit weird, but I'm getting Crackdown vibes, like, from the first Crackdown with, like, Los Muertos. Something a bit like that, where, basically, it's like all the usual, drugs, that they'd use. And there's probably, like, some drug lord that will be, like, one of the new characters. So that is probably my overview, and it will most likely be Mexican as the GTA is based in North America, and this is like South America. Shown on screen, this is one bit of like the map that's shown on the trailer, and to be honest, that looks bloody huge. So I think this, well, yeah, it's a DLC. So I think that this is definitely going to be used for a lot of stuff, like the heist, as the Cayo Perico heist, as I've now remembered. So the Cayo Perico heist will be probably on here. News has it that there's going to be a setup in Bolingbroke Penitentiary. So that's at least one on Los Santos, but on here, you don't actually seem to be able to see Los Santos. So, I don't know if it's going to be like North Yankton, where you can't actually see it and you have to load onto like another bit of a map. Hopefully, because basically, basically, you see a plane in the trailer where that makes you think that surely you can, land your plane there. So I think it won't be just exclusive for Heist. I think it will be a new part of the map, and you didn't really it's not on this bit of gameplay, but there wasn't really much else in there, to be honest. But on that bit of picture, there wasn't much. All it was just huge, and that was it for that bit of the picture. So I'll show you the next bit. So as you can now see on the screen, there is a boat. I know it's quite a crap image, really, for description, but the boat, this must be it. I think there's a boat DLC coming with the Cayo Perico, so there'll probably be new boats, a boat business. I'll move on to the submarine bit after I've gone through this bit, but I think there's going to be a boat business where you're actually going to be taking drugs from Los Santos to Cayo Perico, like for money to probably. That I've got a good idea. I think, what's his name? The guy, the drug man. Let me just. I'm on GTA currently this second, so I'm just going through my contact books to try and find him. Sorry, this is so unprofessional. Maybe Brucey, but that's not the guy. But he does his bull, whatever testosterone thingy. So I think it will be maybe to do with Gerald this, which will really be a good idea because you know how he got his new missions. Well, he could also maybe get this, which I think will be amazing. Thing is, if there's a boat station there at Cayo Perico, then that must mean then because this might not be true, but maybe they're delivering drugs or stealing drugs from Los Santos, which then makes a drug war. Because if Los Santos realise that they're having drugs stolen off them, then that will get them angry, and then there'll be some war between the drug lords and Los Santos. But this is a theory, it's not the truth. I don't know, to be honest. So I think it could be something around Gerald. Not really Brucey that much, as he's not really much of a druggy person, except for his bull testosterone, whatever it's called. So yeah, moving on to the next bit of the trailer. Oh, onto this bit. The crane, as from the last scene, it was from the last scene, so you can tell this is just another shot of the docks. And in this scene, I think I can't really see this as I'm like looking really close at the picture. I think that's a new boat, because if it's me, I can see a gun on the end of that boat, which I thought this would have been a good idea, and I'm happy Rockstar have decided to add this vehicle. So I think that's going to be a new boat. The cranes aren't really that thingy. Maybe you're taking the boats out of the water. I'm not sure. Then you can see that. Well, I'll move on to the different towers. But you can see that huge tower again in the right. That was where I think the first scene of the trailer was shot. So, well, it's big, but this must have been behind the tower thing. Then moving on to the tower on the left, that was another little bit you could have seen in the trailer, well, the first trailer, the John Doe bit. So I think it's going to be some like secluded, well, maybe it's like the prison, but it's hard to explain, but it's going to be some secluded area where like so like the army base, how you can't really you know, get in, because I don't see how you're gonna have exceptions to be able to get in here anyway, because it's someone else's drug base, and I don't think they're really gonna let you use it. So, well, because the army base, you know, it's Los Santos and it's the army, you can probably buy a hangar and they'll be fine with it. So, I think with this, the island will be like a free roaming place, well, a lot of it, and then some of it's going to be owned by the drug lords, which will then make it, if you went to their property, you're probably going to get shot, you know, like on Grove Street, whatever. Something along those lines is what I have in mind for it. So, if you have watched to this point in the video, don't forget, one, to leave a comment on your theory, on what you think. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and moving on to the next bit. Now onto here, you've got the plane, where it's going into land. Sorry, I'm just breathing a second. So yeah, the plane that is going into land, there's obviously going to be some airport, which, I think it's going to be another way where drugs are transferred, and maybe on that jet, it's a private jet owned by the drug lords, where the drug lord, captain, whatever, is getting transferred from Los Santos, maybe to Cayo Perico, where that might actually go under the lines of a private airport owned by them, which then might make it like the army base as well, where if you went to their property, they'll shoot you. And instead of getting Wonder Stars, because you're not going to get Wonder Stars by gangers, they're not the police, I think you won't get like any notification. It's like going on Grove Street probably, but you'll get something else, maybe where they'll just kill you, in all honesty. There won't be like any alert. You'll just, or maybe there could be like, get off their property or you will be terminated or whatever, killed. So maybe that. Translating bienvenidos a Cayo Perico. Let me just pull the translate. Well, I'm not going to show it on. No, I'll show it on camera. So translating bienvenidos Cayo Perico. I'm sorry, I can't say it. So translating that, I did the detect language. It comes from Spanish, but it might be my horrible geography, but I think there might be some connection with Spanish and Mexican. So basically, it could be some Spanish / Mexican, or it could be Mexican. So it says welcome Perico Key, which isn't right. So basically, you're just looking at bienvenidos a Cayo Perico. So that's just basically, I think, saying welcome to Cayo Perico. Then me being stupid enough, I've just put the A in, and it says welcome to Perico. So yeah, it is basically saying welcome to Cayo Perico. On the next one, straight away, you can see, yes, there's 3 new vehicles coming. And these, well, they look pretty cool, to be honest. Well, maybe 3 new vehicles. I think they might be the same ones. The one in the middle and the one on the right. But I think this is going to be the update where it's like an army update as well. It's going to, like normally Rockstar like to mix their updates with different things. I'll be on about the casino a bit later. So, yeah, I think this is like a bit of an army update as well. So how we just normally have the tank and the cargo barb, it's going to be based on maybe that kind of army stuff. So the one on the left looks like some truck, like it doesn't look that interesting, to be honest. That one in the middle doesn't look interesting, to be honest. Then that other truck doesn't. Well, it's the exact same. But I think it would be a really good idea if they added the. It looks exactly like the truck in the middle, but like they have the gun on the back. I can try and show you a picture. They have them on Just Cause 3, but maybe something off that. Or, I'm not sure what's it, because they could steal an idea off Just Cause 3 with the military cars. So just not in that one photo, I won't be talking about that. So as you can see, you have that mansion. It looks pretty big, to be honest. It must be guarded with these cars, you know. Obviously meaning there's someone important in there. Or, well, it doesn't look like guarding kind of cars, but, you know, there's some army kind of thing going on in there. And then I can't really see much about that wall. But then the wall in the far corner, then that looks like it's blocking off from like anyone else getting in. So I'm taking this as like maybe it's part of where that watchtower was, or I think it's just like another part of Cayo Perico where you can, you know, just not get into, because this is where maybe the drug lord actually lives. Yes, I think this is going to be where the drug lord will live. So, yes. Anything else on there that really gets me? No, I don't think so. So, yeah, and I'm not. It's a bit of a weird one, but they kind of gone for the same brickwork as Michael's house a bit. I like that feature. So that will be this bit of this picture. So now moving on to the next one. As you can see, this video is literally 16 minutes long. So, you know, I'm not going to be taking my time. I'm going to go on for a while. So, yeah, next one. This is the, I think, inside of the drug lord's house. The photo is a bit blurred, actually. Just because, like, it swaps really quickly. I struggled getting the last one. But, yeah, it swapped really quickly. And it looks like it's taken from some, like, security camera view. So, maybe this is, like, trying to work out, because there's the chiropractor heist. I think I've probably said that already, but I won't be describing the heist because I have no idea. So I think maybe this is like a security camera view of the house where you're probably going to steal from, because it's like, I think you basically have, as I say, you've taken on a prison, you've taken on a casino, now you take on an island. This will be probably taking down this house where the drug lord maybe lives. There's a chair, obviously meaning someone important is going to live there, which in my biggest guess is the drug lord, and all drug lords normally have some stuffed animal. As you can see, I think I might actually be working something out here. Like, I legit feel like some detective. But I think this is going to be where the drug lord will live, and I'm not sure. I don't think I am seeing that, but there looks like some stuffed animal. It's giving me a bit of a Solomon vibe. I think you probably would be getting what I mean, because, you know, it's got the desk and the fire and everything, the stuffed animals. So, yeah, that's basically my one for that one. So, moving on to the next one. As in Rockstar's newsletter, say, I will read the newsletter out in a bit when I've gone over all the pictures. There's going to be new social spaces, and this looks like it's taken out of the security camera view as well. So I'm taking this as you might be looking for something in the crowd. So this might be as well used as a social space and used as a place where there's going to be a heist set up. And so you're a bit like the casino, to be honest, where it's a public place, you know, you do your whatever, and then it's also where you're robbing something from. So yeah, I think this is, yeah, it was on the trailer, but I didn't show it as it wasn't really relevant. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't show it, but yeah. So I think, yeah, I'm sorry I'm saying yes a lot, but I think this is going to be where you're doing a setup for the chiropractic heist. I'm not sure, because nothing really interesting, as I know there's like some DJ booth and the party is, that's it. There'll be someone important in that party who you have to probably pickpocket them, and I don't know, steal the key card for whatever. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but I'm not like actually some Rockstar employee. I could be grasping myself onto something here, but I actually think I could be working out this heist. So I think, yeah, it's going to be pickpocketing someone at this party. And yeah, so I'm going to be moving on to the next photo. Yeah, so let's go. So literally, oh my gosh, guys. Yes, you probably don't know what this bit is, but it's a submarine. And I am legit so hyped for this, because I think, if I'm right, the submarine is going to have something to do with this new update. So what I think, for this bit, missile active, it's the second version of a facility. So you're going to be probably doing some well, not like for the mission, but it'll be the heist plan. So like the arcade, it'd be where you set up your heist. So basically, it's going to be used as the heist setup area where you set the heist up. And maybe, like the arcade, it has other parts. So this will probably have other parts as well. I'll go into who might be involved in this. So, I'll go into that a bit later. So first, Missile Active, it's a second reincarnation of the literal orbital cannon. So this will be where you'll basically, if you're annoyed at someone, get a water nuke and shoot it out the water and go, and it'll be like it'll be basically like the orbital cannon. You can just look anywhere on the map and shoot them. So my guess is it's going to be like that. So I don't really think I have much of the description for it. So probably, every 45 minutes you'll be able to shoot the missile. So that, and I think this is it. This is where Bogdan comes back again. I really want him to come back, as at first we didn't like Bogdan, but then he was a good guy, and I really do like Bogdan. He's a nice kind of guy, and I think this is going to be the return of him, and he's going to be like the Leicester. Well, so basically, like the facility heist, it was Leicester, wasn't it? Every heist is Leicester in, but there's no really other character. This is going to be probably based off all Bogdan, and he'll be, telling you to do whatever. So basically, what will happen is he will, tell you, hey, you gotta do this, or whatever, to help you with the heist, and, probably lead you along. I can imagine this in my head right now. I'm sorry, I'm legit getting goosebumps over this, but I'm sure I'm working myself on something. So what is going to happen is Bogdan will most likely be helping you out in the heist, because you can take this heist solo, or you can go 4, 3, 2, whatever. I don't think you can get 5 or 6. Well, it's good that it's a heist on your own, because people, I think, have been wanting a heist on their own, but less money. So that will be one. And then I also think that I don't really know anything else for it, but I think you'll be able to do other stuff in the submarine. As well, of course, the orbital cannon 2.0 will be involved with this. So also that, and probably you can design whatever. I'm not, to be honest, sure what else you could have on here. So I'd say just probably this photo done, and as you can see, we are on the freaking 25-minute mark, near enough. So this is going to be a long video, so buckle up if you're still watching to this long. I don't really know if this will actually get views and help out people, but yeah. So moving on to the next one. Sorry, my mic, the thing just cut out. So yeah, moving on to the next one. This is obviously going to be the part where the missiles shoot out, because you can tell, I think, straight away that they're going to be nukes. I might be wrong though, but they look like water nukes, typhoons. Is it? I don't know, but something like that. So the red lights will be flashing where it's about to shoot out the submarine, and then that will be the submarine, like orbital cannon. So yeah, that's a short one. So moving on to the next photo. So I think for this one, you're probably going to be just, this will be the first setup, like the casino. You're just admiring the area. This is going to be, look out your little telescope thing, and, just looking onto the island, like from the boat part where you probably want to start your attacks. So I think that will be that bit of the island. So yeah, as we are nearly on the 25-minute video, what am I on about? So we're on to about 25 minutes now. This will be quite a long video as my thoughts are running wild throughout this, and it'll probably end up being half an hour. And I never thought I'd see the day where this will be half an hour. I thought this would be 15 minutes, but it's my thoughts and I've got a lot to explain. So yeah, this will, well, we'll have a few more photos. So yeah, let's go. So as you probably saw at the end of the trailer, there was where the submarine was moving. Like, I think that it'll be really cool if you're able to drive the submarine. Maybe it's like the yacht, how you can move it around. Yes, I think that'll be where you can like move the yacht. It's like the yacht, but an underwater yacht, the submarine. So you'll probably be able to move around. I think. Well, no. I thought maybe you could drive it, but I think that's going to be like too dangerous. So it'll probably be one of them where you can move it around, Cayo Perico. I'm not going. Well, this is going to be a bit scummy, but I will be showing photos from other people's videos as they have got like not exclusive pictures, but really good ideas that I'd like to add some on myself. So yeah. So it's going to be something like the yacht, I think. So now another bit that excites me, because it's not all about the update, is the casino, which is really getting me excited. It looks like something here is going to be added. Not much has really changed over the last time. Well, because there was the update, and I think it came before the update, like this little bit. Well, what came first was the text I'll start looking on the screen now. Well, I'm not sure, to be honest, what came first. I think it was the text and the update came at the same time, but I only looked at the text first, then, because, well, yeah, I saw a video on it, and I thought, oh, I'll go and look at it myself. So I see my text, and then I see the construction. So this is obviously something exciting happening. I'm not honestly sure what they're knobbing onto the casino. I'm sorry if that sounded rude, but I don't know what it will be. But it's going to be something exciting.
Yeah, my dad's a lawyer.
What can you be putting on a casino? Is it like some extra upgrade to the casino heist, or an extra vault maybe? I don't know. Maybe an extra entrance, an extra vault. As you can see, I looked at the STD contractors. Basically, they've built other buildings. I don't really know, because GTA Gentleman made a video on this. I don't see what much of a big clue that is, but maybe, because actually, the STD contractors are the people who are making the Mile High Club. That's not been touched on for about 7 years IRL, which I think maybe this update as well could introduce the nightclub DLC, because I'll say this is the biggest update ever. So I think this is going to be a huge update, and I'm seriously going to be playing the game again after this. So I think maybe they're also going to be this could be the clue of the huge building, and another bit of STD contractors is another building. Basically, it's like some hotel block apartment things, so they might get built as well. But on like GTA Gentleman's video, he showed that. But yeah, so maybe they get built, but it's not really much exciting. It's just probably some new apartments, which whatever. And then the Mile High Club, that might be what's it? The thinking about maybe a nightclub area. I'm not sure, to be honest, but like a name Mile High Club is also another word for a strip club in the air. So maybe the Vanilla Unicorn 2.0. So that's that bit. Sorry if you are watching at this point. If my voice or whatever's changed. I'm recording this at different times. I've started recording this now. 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, sorry. Sorry if sometimes I'm just not making sense at all. It's just a thing I struggle with on YouTube. So yeah, I'm sorry. So now we're going to move on to some photos of what they look like. So yeah, I hope you I hope you just are still watching. Thank you. I'm not dying inside, by the way, with that laugh. So 7 million is a lot of money, but you know, I don't know how I'm supposed to know if that's going to be the price, because this is just what's his name doing it, GTA Gentleman, but I actually thought of a submarine, maybe the submarine at the Merryweather HQ base, maybe that's used for something, I'm not sure, but yeah, that would be a cool feature with the the what's in my bobs, the anchors as a picture, and just ignore that description. It's GTA Gentleman's out credit in the description. So it's good design, really. A bit much for money, but you know, yeah. Moving on to the next one. So moving on to this one. This is what the island is apparently going to look like, according to GTA Gentleman. I don't know how he's so good at, like, you know, designing all of this, but I can totally agree. This is probably what it'll look like. As the bottom part might be where the what's his, and then there's the airport. Or that bit on the right might be the port, and that might be something else. But yeah, hopefully enough, it will be one of them where you can just travel over to. So there's not really much other stuff to describe about it, but yeah. So that's that one. So the prices, the decent prices really for that kind of stuff is well, the truck. I think there's probably like some extension you can get on it, because that can't be 1.5 million just for like some pickup truck. And then the HVY Via truck looks really good, to be honest. I don't know how they've already got names for this, but you know, I think these are going to be really nice for the game. And I'd like to see if the army base would be updated and have these vehicles, or if this would be in story mode, you know. I might do a little episode where I just fly around in direct mode, doing whatever really fun stuff. So yeah, moving on to another one. So guys, I don't really think there's anything else I can go into now. That's all I've really, you know, not got time for, but you know, looked at and I thought, oh, that's, I think, a good video, and I think that will do it. So, you know, I'm not being lazy, but that's all, like, the evidence there is so far. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video, guys, and as usual, my name has been Peacock Power. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Peace out.